Hi, it's Dave at Imagemaker UK, and a lot of you will have seen this locomotive before, but just a quick recap. I bought this loco, although it's number 66022. Many of you will know that loco comes as standard from Bachmann, fitted with sound, but I purchased this from Olivia's trains quite some time ago, and I purchased it because of the heavy weathering it's got on it and the EWS livery, and it has at no point had sound when I've had it in my possession, because I just bought it as a decoder fitted and heavily weathered loco. But now, as you'll have gathered from the title, I actually bought a sound decoder myself, and I fitted the sound to it. What I've also done is, instead of the standard speaker, the little round speaker, I've fitted a bass speaker, the 40 by 20mm bass enhanced speaker. I've fitted that in there. It just makes it sound a bit better. What I did have to do, the only adjustment I did have to do, was the volume was a bit low, and the sounds, I think because I'd fitted the more basic speaker, the sounds were a bit all over the place, as in some were very loud and some were very quiet, and it just didn't sound right. So what I did was I had to fiddle around with the volume, the CV that controls the volume, on the version 4 chip. It's usually set as standard to around 128, so I gradually increased that incrementally, and I think I've finished on I've settled for a figure of 165, and that has worked out very well, because it's now nice and loud, and all of the sounds sound equally loud and as they should, whereas before, as I say, they were a bit loud and quiet and not quite right. But certainly the more bass speaker has made a proper difference. I don't know how well, or if the video will pick it up, if you hear it, but especially the horn, you can feel the nice deep tone, and it's very good, and also the driving tones, etc., and everything just feel a lot more well balanced to what the real locomotive is. So with that all out of the way, I'll move on to some sounds themselves. If you want to see the review that I've done on the locomotive, and also the previous video of this running around, there will be links in the description below, so just click on them and you can see the full review, or you can see the previous running video of this without sound, which is always interesting. But for now, the first thing that I'm going to do is demonstrate some sounds that I'm not going to use in this video, and the first of that is function 5, which is this, and that's the buffer clash, if you're hooking up with these already hooked up hoppers behind it, for instance, or hooking up to anything. And also you would have to couple them, which is function 6. There you go. And the other function which I won't be using is a dispatch whistle, or the guard's whistle, which we'll never really use in this loco at all, but that is this. So those are 3 functions and what they do, and are available and come as standard on this. Obviously the only one that's not really relevant is the whistle. The other 2 are good for when you're doing general freight work or shunting moves. So we shall now move on to the main sound demonstration, and the first thing we need to do is demonstrate another sound, which is function 7, and that's the driver getting into his cab and closing his door. And that's that, which is always a bit funny. So yeah. From now on, I'll be quiet, and we shall get the train started up, and all I'll do is put little annotations on the video to let you know exactly what function is doing what sound at what time and what you should be hearing. So on we go with the sound demonstration, so enjoy.